Hi folks, Rick here. Today I want to show you, this is a 2018 Yamaha Raptor clutch. It's a stock clutch, but I want to talk to you a little bit about what a clutch mod is for one of these things. So this here is a whole clutch pack here. You've got your individual disc, you've got all your plates here and stuff like that. What this has got here is 7 discs and plate, and then it's got here this half disc. It's got a half disc, a spacer, and a little conical washer here. If you look here, this has got 2 years worth of racing. Now I take very good care of this thing and a lot of oil, but you look here, I mean, look at this quality. This thing is like brand spanking new. Even these, you look here at these plates here are all still really new. This is the end one here where the little half disc rise up to, but then look at the half disc here. You can definitely see this thing's here just a little bit darker than the rest. It's still not in bad shape, but it is definitely not the same condition as these ones. And so what you got here is you've got 7 discs and 1 half disc. And so when you got a half disc in there, that's obviously the weak link in the chain. Now they put that in there for really to make it a little bit more user friendly. It makes the clutch a little bit more forgiving. If you're not, if you're new, this will just make it a little bit more easier and funner to ride. But it's also the weak link. And so if you ride your bike hard, you race it, maybe you're in the sand dunes, you're pulling a lot of hills, this is the one here that's going to fail. So I wasn't having any problems. I decided to upgrade my clutch, but I'm very thankful I did. This thing probably wouldn't have lasted another year. The clutch itself is in pretty good shape, which I was surprised it was this good, but this one here is not. And so if this here would start to slipping, the rest of this is going to slip. It's going to cause problems. So one simple upgrade here is, if your bike is stock, the stock clutch is going to work for you. I've got what they got, the big 3 on it, which has got a pipe, new air intake, and a fuel controller. Stock clutch will work pretty good for that, as long as you're not out racing it and stuff like that, or hill climbing with it, or those types of things. Again, I race mine. But if you're just trail riding, the stock clutch will work good. But if you're doing something like racing, maybe you're up your horsepower a little bit or something like that, you're going to need to upgrade your clutch. And so one simple upgrade is to simply get rid of this clutch disc. So if your clutch is new, or maybe you want to you replace with a factory one, simply don't get this disc. What you want to do is you delete that disc, you delete this spacer, and you delete this conical washer here, and you simply just place it with an 1/8 disc. And so what you'll end up with is plates here, and you get 8 full discs instead of this half one there, and you get a lot better clutch life, a lot better holding power out of the thing there, and it's pretty simple to do there. So again, with this clutch here, all you got to do is just order 1 plate. It's probably $10. My clutch is upgraded. I'm in really good shape. If you buy an aftermarket clutch, a lot of your aftermarket clutch don't come with this half disc. They actually come with full 8 clutch plates on there already. So that's really it. Pulling out the clutch, unfortunately, isn't super easy on these things. It's not a difficult job. It's just a little time consuming because it doesn't have a dedicated, like a clutch inspection cover on it. You got to pull the side case off, which is still pretty easy there. But this is really it. If you hear the clutch mod, that's it. It's really replacing this little half disc assembly, getting rid of this thing, and simply putting in 1 extra full fiber in there. That'll give you much better holding power. It'll be able to handle a little bit more horsepower than this little half disc one here. It'll handle more abuse if you're racing or you're sand dunes and something like that, doing a lot of hills. Getting rid of this thing here will upgrade your clutch, and it's a pretty cheap, cost-effective way of doing it there. Again, if you just buy an aftermarket clutch, I probably recommend just checking it out. A lot of them don't come with this. They'll come with the 8th disc, the 8th full disc, and so you're in good shape right out of the bat, but double check that if you order an aftermarket that it does do that. Otherwise there, again, a simple cost-effective upgrade to your clutch is simply getting rid of this little half disc and just adding simply 1 more of these friction discs right here. That's all you got to do. Pretty simple and easy. So that's it. That's what the fiber mod is for a 2018 Yamaha Raptor. In fact, I think it's mostly for all years of Raptors. Thanks.